Okay, so let me just go ahead and oops. Yep. So there's a slight mistake here. There's one extra curly braces, one I don't actually need it. So there we go. Yep, it's fine. Just remove one and that's it. So this one goes down to the bottom. This one matches this one here. Yep. And then these two will match this one. Now I just should actually go back a little bit, but it's really fine because all this will be converted to a single line. So just go ahead and save this file one more time now that it has been modified. Okay? Okay, so now we can close this. Please plug your regular USB and pass it to the VM so we can actually copy some things over. Let me just find it. There's like a lot of things here, like USB wireless. This is the Arduino, and you can see how Arduino is actually recognized. Transcendent Jet Flash. Okay, finish. And there you go. It's recognized. So let me just go ahead. Oh, why did I open the browser? I don't know. Some browsers you can actually use as file managers as well. Okay, so PC. I no longer require the keylogger here, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete that. And I shall copy over this PowerShell script. So paste. Excellent. And I could go through safety remove, but this is just a VM. Remove. Yes, there we go. So I have it here. It is in my possession. Just open it up and open up Windows PS1. Now we need to basically begin our modification of this script. Best thing to do is to basically just go back a few steps, go through these steps. But let me just go ahead and open up the notes where I can actually compare them and see what's going on. Okay, give me F2. Excellent. So now we can slowly begin modifying it. Let's go. So this is going to go into this line. And we're going to move this upwards. Okay, so this is gonna... Okay, so now in this line, we have some escapes that we need to make. We need an escape jar here. And we need another escape jar here. And then we need to move it up. Okay, so do we need anything here? Nope. You can just move it up. So this is all being transferred to a single line. Anything to escape here? Yep. So escape this. And escape this. And move back. Okay, anything here? Yep. Escape this. As we're converting it to a string, so everything needs to be escaped. Okay, so anything here? Nope, doesn't look like it. So let's just pull it back. Wait. And just one more. Control Z to back. Nothing to escape here. Okay, go back. Go back. That's it. Now I need an escape here. And an escape here. It's a fairly fast process, so a bit tiring though. Okay, nothing to escape here as far as I can see. Okay. Hash, and then this one to the other line, so equals to blah, 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 nothing. Okay, excellent. So just escape, and that's it. Backspace, and that's it. One more, yep. There we go. Sorry about that. So this line needs to go. These need to be escaped. Okay, so nothing else here. So let's just go back, back, and then back. Actually, the original way in which I have done this was spread the code across 4 different screens and just slowly begin coding it. So this one needs a lot of escapes, like here, and here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, so let's pull it back. In theory, we could leave it in multiple lines, but no need. Remove, okay, so here, then here, one more. It all needs to be escaped. We are escaping here. Okay, so, and the final code marks here. That's great. I can just press the home button to return. Okay, move back. One more. That's it. Anything here? Oh, plenty here. Backspace, backspace. Back. Make sure you don't delete anything while you're doing this. Okay, so close it. Else, nothing to escape here. This is going to be a rather long string. So escape this, escape this, escape this. All fine and dandy. Let's go ahead and push it here. Push this back. Okay, close it. Else, another opener for else. Start sleep and install down below. The rest should be fairly simplistic, just closing tags. Okay, fantastic. Now let's pull this function up as well into the single line. It might not seem like it's a single line, but it is, because it's just folding things into the next line as opposed to just making one infinite line. That's just the way it's displayed in Kwrite, but all of this is single line. As you can see, the line numbers are displayed, and this is all the same line, just folded. Now let's pull this one, nothing to escape here. Again, nothing here. Plenty of things here. So ping, and at the end we have one more escape. So go back to home. Anything else? No, doesn't seem like it. Let's just pull it back. Okay, this one and con. Sorry if this tutorial is a little bit boring, but this has to be done. Otherwise, it will not work. This might seem like it's not all that important, but believe me, it is. Without this, it would not be possible to actually place it in a string within C. So without that, we cannot run the code. And final install shall be pulled. There you go. So this is the entirety of the function that you need. So now we need to go back to desktop 1. Oh, I'm going to go back to desktop 1. You can, depending on your layout, how did you put it? So my Arduino is here, and I'm just going to go ahead and Control A to select everything, Control C, and then I'm going to place it between these 2 quote marks here and hope to God that it works. And let me go ahead and check. Okay, the coloration seems to be fine. Let me just go ahead and go through the whole string and make sure that everything is escaped. Okay, going, and this is escape, storage dir, Windows, quote marks, escape, download URL. file. All seems to be in order. Escapes there. C and the Windows System 32. Next, remove item. Recurse. App data roaming. Microsoft. Blah blah blah. Okay, there you go. So it all checks out. That's fine and dandy. A bit of a disclaimer, if something doesn't work or if there is a problem somewhere along the code, there will be a stage where we will together test this out. I will do a demo, and if something fails during a demo, I will come back and I will show you where the error is. Please forgive me for that, but also please understand that you have a lot of these very small and tiny details that you have to worry about and think about, and it's not always easy to actually get them all straight during the cast time, but all errors will be fixed if there are any. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and write the VBS script. Now the VBS script is significantly shorter than the PowerShell script written above, so I'm just going to go ahead and write it in here as it goes. It's a lot shorter. So first of all, we need to type in, well, actually, let me just go ahead and copy paste it into kwrite, explain it, and then we can just put it in here, so I don't actually have to type the whole thing. Start a new instance. Let me just go ahead and copy paste it, and there you go. So you have basically command, which is equal to something. So that command, we're creating a variable command, which we're setting, which we're initializing with this. So it says PowerShell.exe and then no logo and then dash command. And this will actually be starting the PowerShell script, which we have created previously. So there you go. This is the path to that shell. And then you have these \n. They're simply new line characters. So where we see a \n, this is just for new line. Go into new line. In fact, let me go ahead and show you how this actually looks like with new lines. There aren't a lot of them. There's just 2, I think. Okay, so it's a lot easier to see things now. So you have a command up here, and then we set the shell, create object, and then we run that command. And that's all that this VBS script does. Nothing else, quite literally. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy this. So Control C. So we don't have to retype it all over again. And you will have the code on GitHub anyway. Although I would strongly suggest that you yourselves type it in. That you yourselves actually type it in, while it's pretty much okay for me to copy paste it, as you will learn more if you actually type it all out for yourselves. Okay, so that's basically it. We have created everything that we needed to create. It's all fine and dandy. There is nothing more that needs to be done here. It's all good. Now it just needs to be compiled and pushed to the Teensy device. Now the Teensy device is already plugged in here. I already have it plugged in. If you don't, plug it in. And we're going to do some testing. So all is here. The entire code is written and set. In the next tutorial, we'll actually do the testing. So please have your Arduino Teensy plugged in so that we can do the testing in the next tutorial.